So we had a franchisee in St. Augustine, Florida area, and they were opening a new location, and we did the ISP pre-qualification for them and said, yeah, no problem, we can get you in, go ahead and schedule. So of course we go ahead and schedule it, as we should. And then the ISP, I'm not going to name them, big one, everybody knows them. ISP came back and said, oh, guess what? We need to do construction, which, okay, up to a certain amount, the ISP will cover the construction costs. So we weren't really worried because it came through the pre-qual system as positive and we were feeling pretty good. So they then send somebody out to do what they call a site survey, where they look at all the, where is the activity coming in, how far to the building, all that, what's going to cost. They come back and say, oh, listen, we have no connectivity there. It's going to take $30,000 of construction costs to get this done. And of course, like, oh, that's ridiculous. How can that be? So we work with the franchisee. We get, drawings of the building, because we know that there was some of this was built out so that it would make the transition much easier. So we go through, submit that, and they're still coming back $30,000. Well, at this point, Charlie and I know, there's no way that this should be. So we have contacts on our side of the house and the exec level. So we utilize those, phone in on this one and say, listen, guys, we need some help on this one. This doesn't sound quite right. Can you please, send somebody else to go take another look and go through all that rigmarole, spend, countless hours on that. But we do that because we want to help our customers. So finally, they agree. They send out another site survey, and they come back with, oh yeah, we can add another node on that, current infrastructure there. And by the way, no construction costs done. We said, great. That sounds great. How long is it going to take, right? Oh, it should take 15, 20 days. That still sounds kind of out there a little bit. So we stay on them. It was done within 7 days. It was finished. Franchisee was connected. So we avoided $30K in costs. We avoided, 90 days of construction and delay, and we got it all, zipped up. It did, of course, take some time to go through this process, but much quicker than actually going through full construction and that. But again, if the franchisee was to do this on their own, they didn't have the contacts, they wouldn't know the path to follow, that type of thing. They might have been on the hook for,
right.
this certain amount. Right, so we'll avoid that in the end. Which great story.
So, I mean, it was only 30,000. I don't know why they'd be worried about it, but think about that. I know you're ready to open your store, and I found out you got to cut a check for 30K just because construction is needed. Yeah, I mean, it turned out it wasn't, but we counted the emails that we sent related to this one issue, and it was 137 emails before we finally resolved the situation. So. Imagine being a franchisee and having to go through that. It's just and we don't charge for that service. I mean, we do get a commission from the provider for signing them up, but we're not running our business on these commissions. It's just something we do because it avoids problems for our customers and it lets us control the process a little better as well. Plus, we know the telecoms. I mean, we came from that world and we know how things operate. So that's one of the big benefits.